Yeah.
All right, what's up, party people? Welcome to another episode of The Decent Show. We've got a great episode in store for you. It's Reagan, joined by Ryan. I'm Ryan. He's Reagan, LOL. And we're going to be talking a little Fuck, Kill, Marry. We've hopefully got some great ones here for you. Make sure you guys comment on our channel like you always do so we can see what's happening there. And Reagan, what's going on today?
Not much, man. It's finally Saturday, so I get like one day off. Really excited for that. Somebody had the fucking nerve to tell me like, "Hey, enjoy your weekend." And I'm like, "Asshole, we work at the same place. We both know like the weekend's over by the time we get to it. Like, what are you talking about? We work every Saturday. I hate when people. I hate it when people. It'd be one thing if like I went into like a Subway
You
and
had to work
someone.
today.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And somebody from Subway was like, "Yeah, have a great weekend." I'd be like, "Oh, they don't know. They don't know that like I'm fucked." But like this guy, he's living it with me. He's there with me, and he's suffering, and I don't understand why he has like where he gets off with saying "have a good weekend." Like, shut up. I don't know. That's just my general thoughts on the day.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I'm definitely, I love stupid people at work saying stupid things.
I'm sure we'll get into that.
Yeah, that's what gets me through the day.
Yeah, honestly, and yesterday people were like, "So are we working tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're just gonna do 8 hours tomorrow." I'm like, "So the norm? We're just gonna do the norm?" Like I wanted to just like stand up and say, "So we're gonna do the normal amount, not the insane amount."
Yeah.
Thanks for yeah, good. Just 8 hours.
Is that it? Yeah. So Saturday's only technically an 8-hour day.
Yeah, only an 8 hour day. Yeah, real quick, real breezy.
It's real quick.
Anyway, yeah, so that was great. I've been watching movies recently. Had to look over like some like younger kids who were like just I was basically like babysitting, but I was also just sort of hanging out with a bunch of people, so I wasn't like in charge of them, which was great. But so they put on like a kiddie movie, and they put on like the Christopher Robin movie that came out last year, I think, and actually pretty decent. Actually pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was
Okay.
like thoroughly entertained by it. Like I was watching football and I thought I was just gonna be watching that, and then it was like a blowout. So I eventually just started watching the movie, and I was like, this is actually like really good.
And what was good about it?
I don't know, dude. It was just like it was kind of dark and kind of like sad, and it
I've
told
heard
like
this.
told like an interesting story that I didn't really see coming. Like I don't know, like this guy's like I could really relate to it. Maybe that's what it was. It was like this guy's like depressed, and he like hates his job and hates going there every single day and like he's like forgotten how to have fun. I'm like, man, I can really get behind this idea.
I didn't know you were so passionate about hating your job. And I mean, are you really borderline depressed from this job?
I wouldn't go with I would go with anger. It's more anger than sadness. Like that's the emotion I have at all times. Like every time I wake up super early for it, I'm just like, God damn it, like fuck you.
Yeah.
We'll get to more of that in a minute. But yeah, dude, it was actually a really good movie. It was like Toy Story 4, honestly, where it's like it's for kids, but I actually really enjoyed it. And I think that's like
Okay.
I think it's impressive because it's not really for me, but I still like it, you know.
And after watching it, did you do like the typical move of, checking the ratings, checking the budget, stuff like that? Checking how it did at theaters?
I did check the ratings on it because I remember I was like, did people hate this movie? Because I feel like people hated this movie because I feel like people were like, it's too dark, and I'm like, that's the best part. It did throw me off that the
That's
movie takes place in the 40s or 50s, and Ewan McGregor's wife is Haley Atwell, which is Peggy Carter in the Captain America movies.
oh, I'm
So
seeing this.
she's playing the love interest at the same time period. And I just was like, this is weird.
Dude, she's getting typecasted into the World War II era. Like,
I guess. Yeah, I thought that was wild. But yeah, it was a good movie, honestly. Yeah,
oh,
I'd give it like
that's refreshing. Yeah.
I'd give it like mad decent, honestly.
Whoa. I
And
mean,
then
it's in the garbage that we sit through sometimes. I mean,
maybe that's what it
it's
was. Maybe I just watched like two really bad movies, and then no, I saw this movie and it was like really good. I don't know.
well, not that I mean that's true, but also like the power of storytelling like is underrated. Like if you can tell a good story, like you can get people interested. It doesn't have to be a genre of movie as long as that movie has the story. Like you're going to be able to get behind it way more than something like Angel Has Fallen than has like no story, or it has
Exactly.
the most predictable story, a
Hmm.
story that you don't enjoy, that you're not really watching in any kind of anticipation.
And I can't really say what it was, but I was definitely by like the last 30 minutes or so, I was like really, I was like, man, how's this gonna end? How's this gonna wrap up? Like, I was like very curious to see where it went next. I was like, what am I even doing with my life? But anyway,
See,
uh,
I figured you were doing your classic and watching the football with the volume on and the movie muted.
no, it was vice versa. I tried to convince him of that, but I mean, they made the right call. I was like, I've watched two movies like this before. I'm pretty sure I can handle it. I watched two
Yeah,
movies with no volume at the same time.
it'd be funny too. You're like, man, it looked like a good movie. It looked dark, but like sports.
But the volume was off, so like I don't think
Yeah,
the dialogue was good.
yeah, dialogue was kind of whack.
And then I
What was the
watched
other movie? Yeah,
A Simple Favor.
haven't heard of that.
Oh man, dude, it's literally wild. It's got Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively in it,
Okay, I know both.
and you never heard of this movie?
Wait, what's it called again?
A
I'm
sim
looking it up right
a
now.
Simple Favor.
I feel like I haven't heard of it.
I don't know. It's like these two moms that become friends, and I don't I
Yeah,
don't even
never
want
heard.
I don't even want to talk about it, dude. Like you should watch it. I would say it's fuego.
Yeah, it looks way good. I need to go watch it.
It's
Comedy, crime, drama, 2 hours, solid ratings, women. Like, what am I doing here?
it's wild, man. It's like it just I don't
I've
know.
never heard of this.
Dude, I honestly, and like, it was the exact opposite of Angel Has Fallen, where like, you know what's coming next. Like, I honestly did not know what was gonna happen next, and it like, there was like 15 twists in the movie. Like, it just kept twisting and twisting and twisting. Like, it was insane.
Did did what? Now, how did this happen? What made you watch this?
I was just scrolling for something on Hulu, because I had to replace my debit card, and because my debit card got a different number or whatever, like, I couldn't get into Netflix or HBO or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I was stuck on Hulu, and I was like, I don't know what I want to watch, and there's a lot less to pick from on there, and it was like recommended or it was in the featured or whatever because I guess they just added it, and it's like I was like, man, I'll give it like 5-10 minutes or so, see what it's like, and then I was like, man, that's a damn good movie.
You said Hulu?
Hulu.
Wow. And based on the content rating that IMDb describes, I shouldn't watch this movie with my parents or my mom.
I don't know. Um, you watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That wasn't that inappropriate.
And this movie, I mean, this movie just there's a lot of swearing and
It
um,
says that there's sexual content, graphic nude images, language throughout, drug use, and violence.
Mm, I don't know. That's I would say no, but I wouldn't say like, oh my God, I can't. This was horrible. I can't believe you like made me do this. Like watching this with my mom. But it was. I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't
I'll
like
just watch it.
there's no sex scenes in it that are like graphic or anything.
Okay, there's two women kissing though, right?
Yeah,
That's what's up.
and that's like the wildest part of the movie. Dude, the movie is wild. Like it's wild. Do we like get done watching and you're like, what the hell did I even watch? Because
If it's
it,
that wild, I might just watch it twice.
you should. Um, well,
Let's see if it's on Plex. Blah,
it's got like some random people that are like the other moms and dads or whatever, and they're like really funny. And there's like really funny jokes just like put in there, and they're so random. And like Blake Lively at one point is like, "Yeah, he's my little piece of shit," like talking about her kid. Like, "Yeah, he's my little piece of shit." I mean, probably just best thing to do for my son or for him is just to blow my fucking brains out. Am I right? And it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's so ridiculous. But then like it'll turn around and be like super dramatic, and it'll talk about like something Like crazy will happen. Like it's wild.
Wild. Well, you said Wild about 5 times, so this
It
I've got to
is.
see. I have got to see this movie then because I love Wild. That's what I live for. So you're saying it's Fuego. So you
Yeah.
give Christopher Robin Matt Decent and this movie Fuego.
Yeah.
Two movies. I mean, I've heard of Christopher Robin, but I completely forgot about it. And I mean, what did Angel Has Fallen do to you? Like, how bad was that movie?
I don't know,
It was
man.
pretty bad. It was actually really bad.
Maybe I
But I
just
bet
turned around
no.
and enjoyed any movie that tried.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's kind of what I was getting at. So yeah, but honestly, I'm probably not gonna watch Christopher Robin, but I'm definitely gonna watch this. What's this
Definitely.
movie called? Wild? What's it
A
called?
simple favor, damn it.
Ah, okay, got it. I'm gonna have to like screenshot it on my IMDb because I don't think I'll ever remember that.
I'm telling you, you'll like it.
Yeah, if it's not already on Plex, I'm gonna email the guy. I'm gonna email him like the whole list that I can't seem to write down or remember.
Okay, good.
All right, thanks, dog. Appreciate that.
What about you? What you been up to?
So I had diarrhea at 5:30 in the morning the other day. Like it woke me up, like like painstaking. Like I woke up and my stomach was like just in knots, and I went in there. I was probably in there for like at least 45 minutes, just making a mountain. And and then I did it like the whole rest of the day, dude. Like I was just shitting water all day. I mean, but it was disgusting. Anyway, and then what else happened? There's a lot of rap reviews. I started a new job. I'm gonna try to do myself a favor and not say what it is, just in case someone's like, "Hey, this person said this." I can't believe, can they get fired for this? Anyway, and so, but like with starting a new job, I honestly, I've like Jordan. You know, we were talking about it with Jordan. We didn't go like in depth where I'm about to go, but I wish we would have because we were in violent agreement that we're tired of switching jobs and like. Of course, he's been at the same one for a while now, but the point I'm making is like starting a new job, like honestly sucks. Like it's not exciting anymore because I've done it enough times to where like I pretty much already know what to do. I already know who I like and don't like. I hate getting talked down to. Like whenever you're training, like everyone just immediately talks down to you because you're new, and so they just
Yeah.
assume you're stupid. And so they're just like, yeah, this is how we do things around here. And it's like, oh, yeah, okay. Like, everyone's a fucking idiot, you know, and then having to, I guess, just like the whole training, just like having to learn, and then like we were talking earlier, like the bosses make like stupid jokes, and everyone's like, oh, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard, and it's not funny, and somebody will say something super basic, like we were doing introductions. Everyone's like the CEO acts like he cares about us, and is like it wants everybody to stand up and say their name and like their college and um just whatever. And everyone's doing it. Everyone went to, you know, A&M, UH, random schools that no one's heard of. And
Hmm.
we're like 20, 30 people in at this point. So we've been going for a while. Like I'm pretty much zoned out. And are we back?
Yeah.
Where did it cut out?
I'm pretty much zoned out.
So I'm pretty much zoned out. And everyone's like, and he's like this super nerdy white guy. And he gets up and goes, "Hey, I'm Kevin, and I got my degree in the streets." And everyone's like, "Ah, "Oh my God, Kevin!" And like they just thought it was the funniest thing ever. And I was like, "I hate this guy." And um, it never ends, dude. And yeah, I'm just tired of starting a new job. I hate being the new guy. I hate having to get to know everybody, and like everyone has like that conversation, like, "Oh man, like long day today, huh?" Like you excited to be here? And I'm like, yeah, dude, like, I just, so this one guy in the bathroom, so like, very
It
quickly
all
people
comes
found out
back to
my
the
life.
bathroom.
It never stops. very quickly people found out my last name was Money. So like, of course, that's always like a huge blast for me when somebody finds out my last name's Money. And this guy's in the bathroom and he starts singing that Cardi B song from the Hustlers trailer, which is called Money. And
Yeah.
it's like, Money, Money. And so he like does that while we're both at the urinal and he's like, have you ever heard that before? And I go, no. And he like, you can tell I was being sarcastic and he didn't seem too happy about it. And
No.
I was just like, yeah, man, sorry. I hear it all the time. I love that song. I love Cardi B's My Life. And he was like, yeah, right, bro, right. And then like it was all good after that. But I don't know, dude. Like I was telling you kind of on PlayStation, like I have to watch myself. I can't just be myself because it'll get me fired. I'll say something sexist or racist, or I'll just be so sarcastic that everybody will think I'm insane, or they'll hate me, or I don't, I gotta like play the game and be like, oh yeah, the weather's crazy, like, oh, I can't wait for training to be over. What do you think's gonna be on the test?
Yeah, I get a lot of that too. Like it's always like, yeah, come up to me if you have any questions. Unless you're a Steelers fan.
It's like they're my favorite team. Ben Roethlisberger is my god. Like,
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I gotta be up there like 7, and I work until like 6 or maybe even 7, so like almost a 12-hour day. And being that it's almost a 12-hour day, I feel like getting there 5 minutes before it's 7 is fine. I feel like that's good enough.
that's a fair time.
Yeah, like 6:55 is early enough. And this fucking bitch who has nothing to do with my job is always just like, cutting it close, huh? And I'll just look at her and be like, nope.
Nope.
And it's just the most awkward tension ever. Or I'll just shrug my shoulders at her, or I'll completely ignore it. And it's just like you can feel it because we're all huddled in a circle together. Because like in the morning we all stand outside for some reason,
Is this
and
the
like
person called Fat, or like who is this person? Like,
I don't know, dude. She's high up on the food chain, I would say, but she has no power. She doesn't affect with my like type of work at all, really.
mm.
I mean, she is technically my boss, but she's really not, honestly. um,
Oh, so that's why she thinks she's an authoritative figure. I thought you guys were peers. I thought,
no, good lord, no, dude. I would definitely say something to her if that was like if she was on my
well, I mean,
level.
technically, you're already saying something. You're creating tension,
But I
you
would say
know.
something. I would say exactly what I'm thinking. I'm saying the politically correct way of saying go fuck yourself. I'm just saying no and then not doing anything
I
because like our
mean, what else
manager.
can you do? Can you go back in time and get there earlier? I mean, like, this lady needs to get a life.
That's a great point. And then like our manager's gone, right? So she's technically the next person kind and like she shares it with a couple of other people, but there's like 2 or 3 people that are next in line to basically be in charge out there. And she's taking it upon herself to just be like, I'm the boss bitch, like I'm in charge or whatever. And like I don't like it. I'm like, we need the manager back because I'm tired of like her just trying to prove herself every time. Like every single thing is just like, boy, you're cutting it close. You're pulling in here right at 7, and I'm like, it's 7. It's like 6:58 now, and we've been talking for a few minutes. Like, no, that's not how that works. And it's just like, what are you gonna say to that? And she says nothing, and then I say nothing, and when it's just like, why did you even open your mouth? Like, I'm clearly not. We've been doing this for a month. I'm clearly not getting here any earlier. Get it through your head. And then uh, to like what really made me realize I hate my job is like I, today I was told by my roommate who also works there. He was like, "Yeah, they said like we got to start getting there at 6:45," and I was like, "Get like, are you serious? We have to get there even earlier. Like, why? Why?
And
There's
see, that's the thing. If you get there at 6:46, like that's late now. So now you have to get there at like 6:43, and then you're gonna have the same conversation with the same lady, and it's never gonna end, dude. And that's what I don't get about the corporate world. They're like, if you're on time, you're late. You have to be here 15 minutes early. But then they're like, don't clock in 16 minutes early. You can the earliest you can clock in is 15 minutes early. And then it's like, if you want me here at 6:45, put 6:45. Don't put 7. It's like, what can we just all get on the same page? Why is there all these different interpretations of time? Like, why don't I just fucking get here when I get here? Like, and I'll clock in when I clock in, and you'll pay me for it. Like, why does it have to be this big ordeal of 15 minutes early, but not earlier than that, but not later than that? But like, what is seven? Like, what is a catch? Like, what are we doing?
7 beatings a day, 7 years to life.
No, I hate that shit because that's exactly like the kind of stuff that the job I had before and the job I have now like do with time. They're like, especially the job I had before, it was a sales job, so it's like I'm dependent on my paycheck. So why do you care if I get here at 9 if I'm not going to call anybody until 12 o'clock anyway? Like, why can't I just get here at 12 o'clock? Like, I spend the first 3 hours of the day pooping. Like, I'm not. Okay. All right. So I really want to get into the FKM.
Okay, let me
And
let me hit you up with a couple more things. Or are you ready to go? Or do you want to have something to say right now?
well, the only reason why I say that is because yeah, there's a couple of other things I want to say as well. But so what you got?
So I work with this guy. His name is Troy, and
Mm,
he's a really country person. But
love it.
I like him
Okay.
because he also doesn't like this woman, and he talks a lot of crap, and I really enjoy it. And I especially enjoy it because he's doing it in a ridiculous accent, and he uses a lot of weird analogies and verbiage when he expresses himself. And I don't know, I just think it's funny. Um, so this one guy, he's a prick, and like he just talks like as if we all care and are asking about it. And like one, he just randomly was like, "Yeah, it took me 42 years, and I finally got married." And like Troy immediately says to him, he's like, "How long did it take for you to let her out of the basement?" And it's like, it's just like, what the like, and in a very like corporate formal setting, and it's just like everyone, like no one said anything about it, and I don't know, I just really enjoyed that. He was talking earlier. He was like, "Man, that kid is so damn skinny. Like, you could grab a handful of corn and couldn't hit him with it." And I'm like, "What does that even mean?"
Oh
And
god, that's pretty funny.
like we're working with making the land even, and for whatever reason, they only measure land in tenths of a foot, not inches. And so this guy comes up to him and he claims to be an expert in the field. I was very upfront with him. Like I know nothing out here, so I'm gonna ask you a lot of stupid questions. And he's like, all right, that's all right. And then he's like, but this other guy comes up to me and he asks me, he's like, how many inches do we need to make this land over here? And he's like, well, hold up 1 second, all right? You're talking to me about inches. Only people who care about inches are carpenters and prostitutes. All right, that's only people it matters to. And I'm like, what are you even saying? Like, you just lead off with telling this guy that. Like, we never saw him again. I haven't seen him since. Like, I wonder if he quit, honestly.
He's
Um,
like, he probably got offended. He was probably like non-binary. He couldn't stand the fact that this guy said something like that.
it was hilarious. A couple of other things he's saying. This one guy, he's like a creeper, and like, he just seems weird. And uh, I was like, yeah, man, I don't know about that guy. And he's like, yeah, he's the kind of guy that would go up to your neighborhood and in an ice cream truck, and there'd be a tear-stained mattress in the back. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, I wouldn't trust
That
him
is
with a
insane.
muzzle in one of these outhouses out here. Like, you need to keep an eye on these women. And I'm like, okay, if you say so.
Dude, this guy is insane, dude. I love, honestly, that is the kind of Southern person that I love, dude. He's just got just endless, hilarious insults, dude.
I
That's the kind
know.
of guy I could get behind.
Yeah, it makes the day go by a lot faster because I'm just like, because I'm always waiting for. I'm kind of getting the hang of what when I realize someone says or does something stupid or ridiculous, and so I'm like, as soon as I realize it happens, I'm like right next to him. I'm like, just please tell me what's on your mind. Tell me what you got to say about this. And then the last thing he had to say was he was saying he was like, I was up there in the north and there were all these mosquitoes and they were so big they were growing ticks on them. And he was like, I mean, they were big now, like they could barefoot bang a turkey. And I was like, what? dude, I don't know.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Dude,
Oh,
I didn't. I was laughing about that one all day, honestly, because I just kept thinking about it. And I was like, that is the most like ridiculous thought you have put into my head now. Thank you for that.
a mosquito barefoot banging a turkey.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, that's epic. Well, hey, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. For Reagan, I'm Ryan. You guys have a great night. Uh, no, dude, that guy's hilarious. Honestly, like, I don't know. I listen to comedians so much. Like, I pretty much just listen to funny people all the time. Like, it's just so refreshing that, like, an everyday guy like him exists. You know, somebody that's just, like, that funny, that
Hmm.
just has a regular job. Like, he's just a regular guy. Like, honestly, if he like could write. Like I'm not saying he doesn't know how to write, but I'm talking about write material. He could
Uh-huh.
probably be a comedian, dude. That guy's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I was telling him, I was like, dude, where do you come up with some of this stuff? Like, some of the crap that comes out of your mouth is like ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
And he's like, dude, I don't, and he's like, I don't
he's
know, you
probably
just, you,
bored.
you
His
deal with
brain
stupid
eats up.
people so long, like, you get tired of saying the same old stuff to him.
Yes, dude, that's exactly what I did at Copperfield. That's exactly what I did at Copperfield. I would just find new ways to be sarcastic to people because I was tired of saying the same shit. I was like, how can I help you? And they're like, we want a bowl. It's like, no shit. Like, that's what you're here for. Like,
Sorry, we
holy
only
hell.
serve movie tickets here, actually.
Dude, that's what I would be like. Oh, I was like, oh, you guys want to play mini golf? And they're like, you have mini golf? Oh, yeah, it's in the back. See that door?
It'll take you right
Like,
to your truck, and then you just
yeah, yeah.
Google mini golf. It'll take you right to our mini golf place.
Right there. Yeah, no, but I would like, no, I would tell people like the back, the mechanic's door. And like, they'd be like, seriously? Like, people would believe me. And I'd be like, just head back there. I'd be like, nah. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have to tell them eventually just because I don't want them actually doing it because people are stupid.
Yeah.
But, like all the time, dude. Yeah, it's like, that guy, yeah, that guy's a genius. Dude. You work enough jobs, you deal with enough stupid people. Like you just, that's what I used to do at Copperfield. I had to make it fun for myself to like get through the shift. Like whenever people would walk in and I'd like walk to the computer and like, accidentally trip and then like get right back up. Were you there when I used to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I used to love that. People were like, "Whoa, you okay?" Like, what? How can I help you? Like,
Hey,
all right.
Ryan, let me know if you need anything.
Oh, dude, one of my favorites. I still do that. No doubt. You have anything else from work or this guy or
No,
life?
dude, I'll definitely keep you updated. I'm sure he'll give me more
What is
material
his
this week
name?
alone. Huh?
What's his name?
Troy.
Troy? It's not a very hick name. It's kind of hickish, but not really.
No, but
Kind of just
man,
a.
he makes up for it.
Where is he from? Is he from Brady?
He's from Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
Tennessee.
And see,
Mm.
there's even more stuff, but I just didn't write it down fast enough to remember it. But there's a lot of stuff. Like he hits me with like two or three things a day that I'm just like, I don't know. I'm gonna get a different world when I hear it because I don't see it coming. And it's another thing where like if you're in a boring place and you're at work all day and you're in the heat and doing all this crap and everybody's serious and you're worried about you're doing the right thing or whatever, you're a little bit more off guard when someone says something that ridiculous. So I'm like floored whenever he says something that's it's funny, but it's even more funny.
Oh, of course. Well, and
So
that'd be also hilarious too if you were like just walking around with a pen and paper all day, and he's like, "Reagan, we're trying to work. What the hell are you taking notes for?" Like you're just like, "Oh, just trying to learn." You're just documenting everything he says.
yeah, I actually did that today, and he was like, "Are you really writing down what I'm saying?" I was like, "Yeah, because people won't believe me when I need to make sure I get 100% right."
So he caught you taking notes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Well, I hate to switch gears here from good old Troy, country boy,
Oh, that was the one
but
he hit me with one more today. Someone said, um, because they were like clearing the land or whatever, and this guy was like, "Why is there rock in that dirt?" And he was like, "When was your last CAT scan?" That was what he had went.
oh God. Okay. Oh God. Okay. All right. Well, I don't even know what to say to that anymore. I guess I'm just going to purposely talk about something that's not funny, just so that I don't have to try to say something funny and match Troy. Um. So I heard this theory on Mello, and I think it's actually 100% accurate, and I think it's pretty much why he isn't on a team, just because Joe Johnson recently got signed from the Big Three to the Detroit Pistons. I believe they keep talking about it. I think it's finally like finalized and done. Have you seen this?
No.
Okay, well, Joe Johnson, you remember Joe Johnson?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he got the Big Three MVP, and Detroit is signing him to a 1 year deal, which, to me, I figured he would. I guess he's just happy to be back in the NBA. I think he just wants to play on that level still.
Yeah.
Uh, And so I guess he'll take the money, and yeah, because he's going to get paid better in the NBA than he is in the Big Three. So I understand all of it. I know beggars can't be choosers, but I just figured he would go to a team that's just a little bit more in contention than Detroit. But anyway, the point that I was going to make about Melo is the fact that Joe Johnson got signed to this team, and they're immediately like, well, how come Joe Johnson's getting signed, but Melo is still not signed? And one of the guys was like, well, it's pretty much like not only people just don't want to take on that risk. He's a Hall of Fame player, but he's not going to be playing a Hall of Fame role, and so the media is going to scrutinize every little thing that him and the coach do. He's like that's all they're going to do, and actually. And like that guy kind of like proved his own point because like literally Joe Johnson got signed and they immediately bring up Melo. Like anything happens, like they can relate it to Melo.
Mm.
And so they're like, if he gets on a team, no coach wants to deal with that. What if it's like a blowout and he wants to like try out a young guy and give him some minutes and he puts him in the game and they're like, well, I thought Melo was on a bench role. Why is he not playing with the bench whenever it's a blowout and it's bench time? Like, why did the coach not play him tonight? It's like they can't do anything. And I think that's 100% accurate because like he's definitely better than a lot of guys that have deals right now,
Yeah.
but the other time, those guys are way more low profile. They don't have all the media that comes with it.
Yeah.
I just never thought of that. I know it's super obvious, but like just the way he articulated it, I was like, yeah, I hadn't even thought of that. Like, I just kept thinking about the talent. I was so focused on the talent, I didn't think of all the BS and all the business and the media that comes with being an NBA player.
Yeah. I think you're right, and I think it also goes to a lot of people want him. A lot of people want to see him succeed because he's never been successful in the NBA. So they want him to finally get over that hump and do something. So they want that to happen. And I think it's very unlikely that it ever will. But I mean, because I think that people kind of like him and want him to be successful because they feel bad for him for whatever reason. Because if
Mm-hmm.
they didn't like him, they really wouldn't care about him being in the league or not. Because he's not really. I mean, he's great, but he's not like just the most amazing player ever, and he's not super controversial ever either. It's just people kind of like him.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, he's just been very consistent for a long time, but yeah, always on crappy teams. Maybe had a bit of bad luck. I kind of feel like not that they're similar players, but him and like Vince Carter have had similar careers. They've just kind of gotten unlucky. They've played for the wrong teams when they're in their prime,
Yeah.
and I mean Vince Carter, of course, I guess went to did he go to the finals? Always forget
No, because the Nets, he got on the Nets the next year.
the next year. Okay, so just either way, let's just for arguments. I mean Vince Carter's to me, I guess, gone further and done better than Melo. I don't
But
know.
he
That's
was
kind
up
of
against less, I would say.
up
Um,
against Les, and Melo probably has more points than him, huh? He probably has
I
a
would say
higher.
so. Well, Vince Carter's been playing for so long. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, and I don't feel like Googling every 5 seconds. So, anyways, just for argument's sake, I would say they've had very similar careers, and they've just had a bit of unluckiness and just being, not on the right team at the right time. And they've both played for a lot of different teams, just trying to, I guess, chase that. And then the fact that, like, nobody also wants them anymore or for very long.
Hmm.
So I would just say that's kind of a problem. And Vince Carter has a lot less like media scrutiny than Melo does. Vince Carter tends to get more just kind of light praise, and Melo seems to get a lot of analyzation and scrutiny
Yep,
for everything that happens to him.
I agree.
All right, so now that that's over, the last thing I have to say is I was driving by Jimmy John's and I think I saw a sign about their stupid 5 minute delivery or something like that, and I couldn't stop thinking about it, of course. And my theory is that they're probably struggling. Like, I know they have quite a few locations, but like, they suck so much, and I just can't imagine who's going there. And so like there maybe like the business is doing well enough for them to obviously stay in business,
Yeah,
but they're not making like a ton of money. So in an effort to increase their profits, they've added delivery. But instead of like adding more workers, they're just like, well, we're only going to deliver 5 minutes away. So we've always had two people working at a time. We're going to keep it with two people working at a time, and we're just going to let one guy we're going to let them switch off on who delivers, and they're only going 5 minutes away, so they'll be gone for a max of like 10 minutes. They can come back to the sandwich shop and make cold, shitty sandwiches for the people in the store for the next delivery. I think that's what it is, dude. I mean, because like, who the fuck cares about getting a shitty sandwich delivered from them? And so
if
they're
they're
just
five
like,
minutes
yeah,
away,
well,
especially, just drive and get it.
yeah, yeah, well, and also again, like I feel like they're just doing it because they're like, yeah, we need to like get delivery sales and make more money, but like I don't want to pay three people to work a shift. I'd rather just keep it at the two idiots that are running that place and save a little bit of money. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's my theory. I have no idea if that's true or not.
I hope they go
watch
under.
them
I
get
mean, that would be great. But
watch them.
at the
That would
same
be
time, I like
so.
hearing you just dump on them. So I don't know. I'm conflicted.
Yeah, it's very conflicting. Watch me Google it one day, and they're like the most successful sandwich franchise, like
They
next to
buy
Subway.
Disney.
Yeah, they buy Disney and Subway. Like, they steal the Colonel's recipe or something. Which there's been a lot of like steam lately towards him stealing his recipe from a black guy. Like I know that's an undercover brother, but I've heard a lot of people being like yeah, yeah, that's actually true though. And I was like, I'm like hearing it on podcasts and stuff, and I was just like, not that I doubt it, but I just think it's hilarious that like undercover brother says it as a joke, and like it's probably actually true.
OJ really didn't do it.
Didn't do it. Well, that's an awkward soundbite that we have there, but
Watch the movie. It's great.
That's great. Are we ready to get into some fuck kill Mary?
I'm ready, dude. I'm pumped.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the weak ones, obviously, just to kind of see how it goes. I don't want to like, you know what I mean? I don't want to blow my wad.
Yeah, I've been there.
Let's do something basic. So, um, basically basic. Okay, yeah, here we go. Since we were just talking about it, Jimmy John's Subway Quiznos.
God. Ugh. Um.
Dude, I've got like 20 of these.
Um. I go marry Subway, bang Quiznos, kill
Yeah.
Jimmy John's. Just kill him.
Just kill it, dude. I'd kill him twice. That's actually the exact same answer that I
I,
would
I
have.
actually like
That one
Subway
actually.
though. I didn't. I never got burnt out. I mean, I get burnt out on it, but I mean, I like that restaurant. I'm not saying it's the best, but I actually like it.
Yeah, I'll tear up some Subway. I'm not opposed to it, but I don't know. I just always feel guilty getting a sandwich nowadays. I don't know why. It has to be like something different, I guess.
Yeah.
Something like exciting.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm kind of burnt out on Firehouse now. I haven't gotten Firehouse in a while.
Yeah, Firehouse is awesome too, but it's kind of pricey. I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you were talking about buying a $50,000 championship ring earlier, but
I would pay it off over time. Dude, you're telling me you wouldn't buy a championship ring if you worked for a Houston sports team?
I don't know.
If
Probably,
they let me
maybe.
pay it off over time, like, yeah, I'll pay an extra, I don't know, like $2,000 for 25 years to pay off this ring or however long they let me do it.
Yeah, they'd let you do a 40-year plan like a house or something, and then you can't buy a house because you're paying a championship ring off.
It's so worth it. I don't want to live in a house. I don't
Uh,
want to mow that lawn.
dude, you're missing out. Uh,
Am I?
do you have one? Yeah, probably not. I have to do it on Tuesday, just so you know. I've already got it on my calendar. If you want to come over, really jerk off to me doing the lawn. Um, Do you have one for me, or do you want me to give us another one?
All right. Assassin's Creed, 2K, or
Oh
The Field.
God, the field,
Yeah.
as in everything,
Yep.
dude. That's actually really good. So I would, dude. What? Because that means I have to pick 2K or Assassins, dude. Because I'm killing the field.
You're killing The
Um,
Field.
killing the field, dude. It's 2K and Assassins all the way. It's all I've played for the last like 2 or 3 years.
I mean, that's smart, but that's insane.
That's literally all I've played for the last 2 or 3 years is
Oh, I know. I've seen
two
like two or three
K.
hundred hours in Assassins personally, and then I imagine 2K is probably near 1,000.
I guess just because I'm getting to like, I keep getting older. I guess I'll just have to. I don't want to do this. This is very hard, but I guess I'll have to bang Assassins and marry 2K. But I'm not. I'm not happy about it. Just so you know. Okay, so can you do that? Can you do the same question, but with like your two absolute favorite games? I'm assuming Infamous would be in there and Skyrim. Would it be Infamous Skyrim for you and then the field, or what are we looking at for you? Because I want you to answer the same question,
Problem
but
is,
with your
my favorite
games.
games, I feel like I've played them enough to move on.
Nah,
Um,
no, I mean you don't have a 2K and Assassins in your world.
I mean, yeah, I guess you put like Skyrim, Last of Us, Infamous, that would be really tough.
Do it right now.
I mean, gotta marry Last of Us.
No way.
Yeah.
Really? You like that game that much? Story or multiplayer or both?
I mean, it's got both. That's why I gotta pick it because it's got everything all in one package.
You're insane. All right.
And then
Okay, so
I gotta kill Infamous.
you have to kill Inf?
Yeah.
Dude, you're plat, dude? Multiple plats?
It's I gotta play it in Skyrim. I want to get one in Last
I,
of Us, but it's so hard and I don't want to do it.
you have to play the story on like super veteran or
Yeah,
whatever.
you have to play it twice, and I'm like, get out of here. That's so stupid. Why? I mean, if it was once, I'd probably do it, but twice, like that's just dumb.
I would, bro. I would do it for Assassins if that was a trophy.
All right, what do you got for me?
I'm trying to keep it plain. I feel like I got some good ones in here, but we'll see. I got a really good one in here. Okay, this one's let's play it safe. Uh, let's go. Okay, sandwiches, chicken wings, ribs. And for sandwiches, that also includes burgers, just to make it more difficult for you.
Sandwiches, Mary,
Oh,
and
wow. Okay, what if it didn't include burgers? And does that change your answer?
no, I'd still go sandwiches. I'd still go sandwiches, Mary. Bang the ribs, kill the chicken or whatever.
Now, the chicken wings includes boneless and traditional, whatever you're in the mood for.
Yeah, kill him.
Damn, that's crazy. I figured you'd struggle more with that, man. We've been tearing up chicken every time I see you.
I know. I don't know why that is. What's that place we went to last time I was
Brew.
there? That Brewings. All right,
Yeah.
Brewings, B Dubs, Wingstop.
Oh, that's way too easy. Kill Brew Wings. Killed it twice, dude. Fucking fuck Brew Wings, dude. That place sucked dick. I've had better wings at a fucking bowling alley than Brew Wings.
Jesus.
Uh,
No regard for human
Five.
life.
Wingstop and B-Dubs. Dude, B-Dubs has been dropping the ball lately, so I'm gonna have to bang them and marry Wingstop.
Dang. Wow.
Okay, Zaxby's, B-Dubs, Wingstop for you.
Mary Zaxby's.
Wow.
Kill the
You can
shit out
only
of
get their chicken.
Wingstop. Kill
You
the
can, you
shit
can
out of
only,
Wingstop.
now hang on. You can only get their chicken wings. This is a chicken wing
That's
question. So you can only
bull.
get their bone.
It's the whole
You can only get
restaurant.
their bone. No, you can only get their boneless or traditional. This is a wing question.
Still go Zaxby's.
Okay.
They have the best sauce.
Yeah, great sauce.
Yeah, and then I'll bang what's the other one? Oh
Pita?
yeah, B Dubs. Yeah, screw that place. I hate their shitty ass
Wait, no,
service.
dude, no,
When
no, no, you hate Wingstop though. You said Wingstop gives you diarrhea.
yeah, I hate them more. I'll kill them.
Oh, you're killing Wingstop?
Yeah, I'm killing the shit out of Wingstop. I'm wiping it off the face of the earth. But I'm telling you, B-Dubs is slipping, Last time I went to
It
freaking,
slips.
or no, it was a year ago, but I mean, last time I went to a B-Dubs in like in the downtown Houston area, it was completely empty. It was like 2 hours before they closed, and I never got my food. Like, never. I waited there for 30 minutes. They finally took our order. I waited another 30 minutes. They came over and were like, yeah, we had to put them in there just now. If you're not gonna stay, let us know so we can change the flavors on them because then they give it to us like whenever we leave. And I'm like, oh yeah, don't worry, we're staying. And then we left. So screw
So
them.
ridiculous, dude. And it probably took them 20 minutes to realize you left.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're still waiting on us to come back. Like they must have gone to the bathroom or something. Like it's
I mean, the last experience you and I had wasn't good either. We were there for a long time. I
no,
mean, it was fairly crowded, but it was a bad experience. Cold wings, cold queso,
they're
horrible service.
they're a sports bar and restaurant. Like they should be built for packed houses on sporting nights. You know?
Oh, yeah, no, they're terrible. But it's
Yeah.
also such a crappy job that they probably have crappy employees that call in. I bet you they were probably missing a person or two.
I mean, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. All right, Goodfellas,
Oh
Godfather,
God, screw you.
Departed.
Dude, screw you. I'm giving you like the same question next because I already wrote it down. I already had it, so it's not. I'm not stealing from you because I had this one down. I told you about it off air, and I was like, "You're screwed." So anyway, um, Departed, Goodfellas, Godfather.
Yep.
Dude, I hate you. I might be here a while, so like get a book or something. Uh,
Cross reference all these notes, run some experiments in the lab.
okay, I'm not happy about this either, but I'm gonna have to kill the Godfather because it's the slowest.
Wow. Okay.
But I'm not happy about it. It's only because I'm being realistic. If I was being truthful to myself, I would have said I'd marry it. But anyway, that's how hard this is for me that I'm willing to kill or marry the same thing. Anyway, so I'll kill the Godfather, and I guess I'll have to bang the Departed and marry Goodfellas. And I'm not happy about that either because I love the Departed. Love it.
The Departed.
With a Departed. For fucking fireman.
You
Let's
picked
go
your
fire.
you picked
What?
your an immaculate record. Most
I
guys
got
don't
a
trust a guy
immaculate.
with an immaculate record. I do. I have an immaculate record.
Okay, here you go. Departed, your favorite Avengers, Dark Knight.
Damn.
Got really quiet.
Merry Avengers.
God, dude, weak. Which Avengers is it?
Endgame.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna change it to if it was Avengers 2, Ultron.
Oh. Um.
Which one would it be toughest for you? Avengers 1 or 2? Because I'm assuming Infinity War. I think Infinity War is great. Or do you not?
Yeah. I think.
Whichever
Mm,
Avenger
yeah.
makes
I
it
think one would be the
toughest.
hardest because two I'd probably kill for those other two movies, honestly.
Exactly.
But one, that's tough. That's tough.
That's tough.
One's gotta go. Let's
Okay.
see.
Avengers 1, Departed, Dark Knight.
I, I gotta kill the Departed. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
And then I'll bang Avengers and I'll marry Dark Knight. Yeah, I'm not happy about that one either. I don't think
Yeah,
that one's the hardest one for sure. Like I don't think there's any winning in that situation.
hang on. Does it get any harder than this one? Actually, I bet I already know your answer to this, but I'm still going to ask you. Sign, Friends, Office.
Oh, dude, I gotta marry Seinfeld.
See, that's what I was afraid of, and I'm afraid you're going to kill Friends, which is fine. I thought this one was way tougher when I wrote it down, but
It's tough. It's tough. I
it
mean,
is
well,
tough.
I
Those are
go with
like the two
Seinfeld
favorites,
just for seniority, honestly.
of course.
Friends in the Office. Mm, damn.
Think about it. Think about the memories. Think about my sandwich.
Damn.
My sandwich.
I'll kill Friends, bang The Office. Yeah,
I figured.
I don't know. I mean, it's just because of like I think we've been talking about like how like the show gets bad or it gets very at the end where it starts talking about all the stupid I don't know, just the stupid like husband and wife problems that aren't interesting at all. Like, oh my God, like they're banging more than us. Like we don't love each other anymore. And then like Chandler's like, yeah, we do. And then she's like, oh, okay. And then it's over. Like, oh wow, what a
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, dude, it's pretty weak. Because he has to be like moving and emotional and romantic, and I don't. It's basically romantic. I don't like Chandler romantic. He's not good at it.
No, I want him sarcastic, depressed, and
Yes,
I don't know, just
whatever.
loose, I guess, going after every
Sports.
girl.
Yes, yes, no doubt. But oh well.
Okay. Let me think of another one for you.
Don't have to think about it because I got a million.
Go for it. Well, which
All
one you?
right.
I mean, you would obviously kill the Office out of that group, so that's not fair.
Do you want to replace The Office with something else?
I don't know. Curb.
Sign, sign Friends Curb,
Yeah.
dude. Damn, that's good.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, I know. What
Well,
if?
I'm saying it for people listening.
Oh, they should know if they're fans of us.
Fuck.
Let's see. Yeah. Um, would you be mad if I married Curb, dude?
Yeah, I would
No,
actually.
I wouldn't. I would marry Sign, but I would bang the shit out of Curb, though.
You need to kill the
God.
friends.
Oh, dude, honestly, I'd have to because Curb has given me some of the biggest laughs, like out of nowhere. I can't, sometimes I'd be blown away that I'm laughing at like an old white guy, like I have nothing in common with, but like at the same time I do, just because he's awful at interactions with people and he always messes everything up and he does it in the worst and most hilarious ways possible. And then like JB Smoove as one of
Yeah.
his side characters and his family are like the fucking best. And I even learned, of course, listening to a podcast because I love consuming content,
Ugh.
and this person was talking about how they like did like a guest appearance on Curb, and they were like, "Yeah, dude, I loved Curb because like you could literally do whatever you wanted." They were like, "I would do something, and it would be pretty funny, and I'd come back to the director and I go, hey, like, can you guys like, play back what I said? I kind of want to like recapture what I said and redo it." And they go, "No, man, it's a new take. We got that on tape. Go do something else. Make something else up. Do whatever the hell you want." And so like, I don't know, man, just like that freedom and creativity, like, is definitely why they have some of the funniest scenes that I've ever seen. Like that shows. It's a little slow. I'm not gonna lie. Seinfeld's definitely faster, but it's fucking hilarious. Herb
Yeah.
is so fun.
It's good stuff.
Oh, all right. So I'm trying to do that. Okay, okay. Baseball, soccer, hockey.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I gave you some gross ones in here.
I'm
No doubt.
disgusted you even asked that. Baseball, soccer, hockey.
Yeah. And this is, I mean, this could be play or watch. I mean, I'd say preferably watch this because, like, I don't know, like, it just seems easier,
I
or actually makes
mean,
it more interesting.
just kill soccer. Soccer sucks. It's long and it ends in
Yes,
ties.
yes.
Fuck
That's
soccer.
the right answer. Yes, dude, that's the right answer.
I mean, I don't know. I guess marry baseball strictly because Houston has a team and I have someone to root for. I mean, I would. I feel like hockey I would get into if I watched it, and I like this the I don't know the intensity of it, and they have 7 game series or whatever. But there's no Houston team, so I don't know who to root for. So I gotta go with the baseball. Marry
No, I feel
baseball.
you. So I want to answer the same question because I thought it was interesting as well. I would kill soccer, but I would actually marry hockey. Hockey like is pretty fast paced and pretty intense, and I guess I would just have to unfortunately root for the Dallas Stars or whoever had the most interesting logo.
Hmm.
I guess it'd be easier to root for. It'd be easy too to root for like the Las Vegas Knights or whatever, the Golden Knights,
Hmm.
just because they're like kind of dope and like it's Vegas. Like I
That's
don't know,
true.
like the people that live there probably don't give a shit as much as like the people that don't live there. I don't know.
That's yeah, that's probably accurate. I
I
mean,
could
think
be, I
about it.
could be, I could, I could be way off though. I have no idea.
I mean, they're getting the Raiders next year, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's going to be another tourist attraction. I was hearing people talk about that, and they're like, yeah, it's just going to be like another reason for like people and families to go to Vegas to go see an NFL football game. Like, it's not really like they don't expect the locals to care, or like there's not enough locals for it to make a difference. Like, it's also just going to be part of the Vegas experience now.
I mean, that's cool.
And
I
the
just thought it was funny watching the Hard Knocks where it's like they started off with like pride, determination, like loyalty. That's what it means to be an Oakland Raider. Like it's all about the Oakland Raiders. And like my dad's like watching it with me and he's like, yeah, until they move to Vegas next year. And I'm like, wow, that really makes that whole speech like really weak because like they're
yeah,
moving again. And they've moved
we're
like
at
twice before.
yeah, they went to L.A. and back to Oakland.
Yeah, so it's just like they're really not that loyal. Yeah. I don't know. I thought
They
that was
talk about
funny.
that in They talk about that in basketball. They're like the Oakland Raiders decided to move to L.A. and then back to Oakland. No one in L.A. seemed to notice. Like,
That's funny. All right.
uh,
I don't know. This one's gonna be tough, but Big Mouth, The Office, How I Met Your Mother.
for me,
Yeah,
ooh, I guess I want to hear how you would answer this question too.
I kill Big Mouth in
Uh,
a heartbeat,
over those two, wow, I'm disgusted.
and I marry The
Well,
Office.
yeah, well, duh. So that means you're banging How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, well, I have a
Well,
personality. I gotta like The Office.
ooh, yeah, I guess I would marry Big Mouth and I would bang How I Met Your Mother and I would
Mm,
kill the Office.
really?
Yeah,
You like
I
How I Met Your Mother
probably would.
more than The Office?
I haven't watched The Office all the way through. How I Met Your Mother, I
Interesting.
made it all the way through, possibly more than once. The Office, I stopped at season 5 and did
That's
not
true.
care and did not pick it back up.
Hmm.
But also, I guess I was at different points in my life. Maybe if I was streaming The Office when I was in college dorm rooms, I might have finished it. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, I tried to
I
pick. It
watched
was
The
hard to pick
Office.
a third show there. I figured just because there's only 2 seasons of Big Mouth or three or whatever, it would be harder.
Nah, dude, show's fire. I've watched it like 4 times.
Yeah, it's good.
Um, yeah, we were. Uh, Kobe J. Wilt Chamberlain.
Kill Wilt Chamberlain.
Really? He's got the most records in NBA history.
Yeah, but I mean, what am I doing? Am I just picking the best or what? I don't. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I've watched more Kobe than anyone else, so I gotta pick Kobe. Like I gotta go with
Okay.
Kobe. I mean, and the thing about MJ and even more so with Wilt Chamberlain is their footage sucks. Like their
Yeah.
highlights suck. It sucks to watch them. Not necessarily what's going on, although Wilt Chamberlain's are kind of boring. But
Yeah.
I mean, his 100-point game is the most boring thing I've ever witnessed. It looks like it looks like a really ridiculous version of my cousin like who's 12 playing basketball and it's just like it's rebound and immediately goes back up and immediately goes back up like it's just really boring. But yeah, if I could watch all the highlights equal, it'd be a lot harder. But I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what those would look like. So I gotta go with Kobe.
Kobe.
Kobe,
Kobe.
Kobe
Kobe
Bryant.
Bryant. All right. Similar question. Katie Westbrook Harden.
Go marry Westbrook, Harden,
Ooh,
and
I
then
was
kill
afraid of
KD.
that. Kill him. Kill him. Get him out of here.
I mean, Westbrook's my boy, and the only knock I could have against him is he doesn't play for Houston, and Harden does, but now he does. So
He's up there now.
gotta go with Westbrook, and then I mean, fuck KD. I really don't. I don't think I'll ever like him again, honestly, just because I feel like he's kind of a prima donna bitch when it comes to the media, and he's just like I don't know.
How do you feel about him though?
I like him. Uh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just a prima donna bitch, and then like he literally went to the most stacked team in history, and he, I mean, he won
Only got
champion.
2 rings.
He only got 2 rings. Granted, he probably would have had a third one if he had stayed healthy and the whole team hadn't just fallen apart, and just basically handed the Raptors that. Which, I mean, the Raptors, they'll always have a championship. That's true, but don't ever bring that up around me and expect me not to be like, well, yeah, but they had the entire other team just lose everyone.
Yeah, but you know, uh, I don't know. Fuck it. I'm just glad they won. Let's see. All right, so the basketball ones are done. Let's go. Can't ever pick. Puma, Reebok, New Balance.
Why? Like,
I don't know, dude. It just like crossed my mind because I was like Nike, Adidas, and whatever. Like Nike, Adidas, Jordan, maybe. But like I don't know. I feel like that's.
it's too
We'll do
easy.
that next. Yeah. Well, I guess I don't even know what you wear anymore. So like I don't. What would you pick there?
Nike,
And then bang what?
Jordan.
Oh, okay. Nice. Your brother?
Boom,
Gotcha. Anyway,
roasted. Ha, gay.
roasted.
Nice.
Yeah. Dude, nice. All
Uh,
right. Puma, Reebok, New Balance.
Mary Reebok, bang New
Ooh,
Balance, get rid of
kill Puma.
Puma forever. Puma, like, I don't know. I just always have this impression of like I've always seen these people wear these shoes and they always have like suede on them, and I don't know why, but that just looks miserable to me. That reminds me of just being, I don't know, in Florida in the summer and wearing way too much clothing. I don't know. That's why. That's all I think about when I see shoes like that. And then
I feel you.
there's like one Reebok shoe that I actually really like and would wear. I can't. It was like when we worked at Finish Line. I remember it was like a big deal.
Oh, the Iversons?
No, no. I mean, it was a like a pre-runner or something. It wasn't like a, it wasn't
Oh, the
like a basketball
pumps?
shoe. May no. They're like zigzags or something.
Oh, yeah, the zigzags, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I like that shoe. I would wear that shoe. So I gotta go with
That's good.
Reebok. What about you?
Reebok. I do the exact same thing, actually.
Nice, nice.
I'd kill Puma. Yeah, kill Puma all day. I don't fucks with Puma. I don't even think I could fit my foot in either shoes. I don't think they make men's sizes, like, honestly. But whatevs.
Tony here. He's a
Let's-
man. I'm a man.
I'm a man. I have the hardest time, like, just picking which one to tell you next, dude. Like, this one I feel like might be easy. Yeah, it's probably too easy, but I couldn't think of anything. Dude, maybe me telling you this one, you'll come up with a better one that's similar.
Dude, I'm
Jo-
really racking my brain here.
Joker, Bane, Ra's al Ghul.
Joker, Mary.
hmm That's what I was like, as soon as I put Joker in anything, it's like, ugh, I don't know what to do. I couldn't think of that many Batman villains. It's so, like, I don't know why I was drawing such a blank. Like, I didn't want to do Poison Ivy because I felt like she was related to Bane, but I guess I could have. I don't know. If you could think of three better villains in the Batman universe, like, please throw them out.
I mean, just in the overall universe.
I guess, as long as, like, I know of them. If I don't know them, then there's no point.
I don't know, Mr. Freeze.
hmm
Mm,
Freeze, Ivy, Ra's al Ghul, Freeze, Ivy, Bane.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think I would go
So you know, like,
Joker, Bane, and then go Ra's al Ghul last because Bane's pretty
kill
sick and he's funny too. Honestly, it's funny to do his voice. He has the least
him.
like
Yeah.
I guess Ra's al Ghul has the least iconic lines because like the movies become more and more about the villains and less about Batman. So like the first one's all about Batman. So
Yeah. No doubt.
um, dude, let me think real quick. Man, there's no. Okay, all right, okay.
Okay.
Star Wars 4 through 6, Avengers 1, 3, and 4, or the Dark Knight trilogy.
Marry the Dark Knight trilogy.
Wow.
And then it's Avengers 1, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I guess I have to kill Star Wars. But Or it's only because of A New Hope. If it
Yeah.
weren't for New, but even then, even if it was like 3, 5, 6, like basically my three favorite movies, I still think I'd have to kill it. Just because 5 and 6 are old, man. Like they look old, and
They do.
Avengers 3 and 4 are like brand new. They look new, so like huge, huge difference. So,
I mean,
um,
honestly,
I guess
it's not a given thing that movies that are new look new. I mean, we just saw Angel Has Fallen, and like
yeah, it looks like
the helicopter was literally like a Hot Wheels toy, and they just like put it against a green background. Like, oh my
I think I've seen better action scenes in The Godfather, dude. Like that was, and that was in 1970. What would you pick there? Would you kind of do the same thing? You'd marry Avengers though?
God.
Marry Avengers, bang
Yeah,
Dark Knight,
I
kill,
think so.
kill.
I think I would barely, just barely though. I think,
What's barely? Batman's right there.
yeah, Batman's right there, dude. I love Batman. I mean, I love
Yeah,
all three of those. So, yeah, but I mean, the New Hope thing really kills it.
yeah,
Although that movie has great scenes, it's too old.
yeah. It's way, way too old. It's I don't know, slow, large, adorable. Um, women's sports games.
Okay, I thought you were going to say something else. Um, oh God, I gotta
You said
recuperate.
what?
I said I gotta recuperate. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess women are first.
Uh,
Sports and games.
Now, why do you just feel inclined to say that? Like, do you like, the listener will think you're gay if you don't pick women?
Well, I mean, what am I gonna? I don't. I just feel like long term, I probably need them the most out of all three of those.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean,
I mean,
that that answer could change if it was like for the next
if you got
week.
like
If it was like
sex
just
robots,
for the next week or so, you got to pick, you know, you know, bang, Mary, kill or whatever. Like you got to pick between those two or like or those three. But I don't know. Yeah, I would probably kill games. I guess that sucks. Let me ask you this:
yeah,
games, music. I'm sorry, games, music, movies.
games, music, movies, games, music, movies. I guess I'd have to. Ooh, because I listen to music so much, but it's only because I like don't have a choice. I can't play games while I'm driving. If I could play 2K while I was in the car, like I would kill music. But oh man, that is like, dude, this question's harder than my dick on prom night. Like this is, because I feel like I'd have to marry movies, but like I don't even really watch movies that often anymore. Like it's such a pain in the ass. I can never stay awake. Dude, what would you pick? Because I'm tired. I'm still thinking. Okay, well, real quick, on the one I asked you, I would kill games, marry sports, bang women.
That's smart.
Nice. Um, all right, and then on yours though, you said sports. Wait, what did you say? Games, music, movies. I guess I'd have to kill games again, bang music, and marry movies. But I don't like that. I'm not happy about that.
I'd kill music for sure, and then I'd bang
Yeah,
games and marry movies.
I guess. Yeah, I guess then that was the problem I was having. Is it was like I listen to music way more than I play games, but I guess I could just still kill music and just play games and watch movies. But I'm only banging it, I guess. I can only bang the games.
Okay.
Very casual.
Recovery, MMLP 1, MMLP 2.
Ah, God. I would. God, they all suck. I would.
Whoa. Pulled
Let's
right in from Stupid Town.
see, because MMLP2 has Groundhog Day, so.
Of course.
Uh, I guess I would kill Recovery, but not. I'm not jumping up and down about doing that.
What would you bang? What would you marry?
I would bang MMLP too. I would have to
Nice.
marry the first one. What would you pick? Would you the opposite of what
M-
I did, but kill Recovery?
I'd kill recovery, marry MMLP2.
You too, yeah. No doubt, no doubt, no diss out.
Um,
Uh,
let's see.
Iron Man, Captain America, Thor.
Based on their movies or just their characters?
Their characters.
Marry Cap,
Nice.
bang Iron Man, kill Thor.
It's a shame.
Thor only really got good in like 2017, so he's got to go.
Dude, recency bias.
Yes.
I said it wasn't about their movies, it's about their characters, bro. Do you not read his comics?
His character only got good recently. Comics suck, dude. Like 95% of them are dog shit.
I know, I know. I don't read them, but I feel you. Um, all right, Bubble Buddy, Chip, Gary.
Who's Chip?
The Chip, that's his friend when he lives indoors.
Oh,
The
God. I mean,
gang's all here.
Bubble Bunny, Chip, and who?
Whenever Bubble Buddy, Chip, and Gary. Gary the Snail. Remember when he's like, Chip, can you please show our friends to the door? And he
He
like
just
flicks the
flicks
Chip
them
at the
at the
door.
door. Yeah, God,
And
that's
then
great
he
stuff.
flicks the Chip at the door and the door opens. And they're like, thank you, Chip. And he's like, oh, God. It's too funny. Anyway, Bubble Buddy, Chip, Gary.
I'm gonna go with uh, Bang Chip,
Right.
Mary, Bubble Bunny, Kill Gary.
I would do sort of the opposite. I would marry Chip, kill, kill Gary, and yeah, bang Bubble Buddy.
All right, here you go. The Bubble Bowl episode, the um, the one where he fights the fry cook games between him and Patrick.
Okay. Super Bowl, Fractal Games, and
He
pick opposite day because that's my other favorite episode.
opposite day.
Actually, what was the episode you were gonna pick?
No, I was gonna pick the one where he battles Neptune for the
Isn't that the same one?
no, because like he's battling Neptune like at cooking or whatever, and they're like at the fair or something, and Patrick's just like, now it only hurts when you touch it, and he's like, touch, and he just keeps touching everything. He's like, am I gonna have to follow you around all day?
I thought that was the episode with Kevin and the sea jellyfishing gang.
No, because
What?
he goes to like an Olympic game, or he goes to like a boxing ring where it's just
Whenever
him
he
versus
says
Neptune.
the line of him saying it only hurts when you touch it, and he
Oh yeah,
goes
you're right.
touch.
You're right. You're
That's
right.
the jellyfishing episode.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay, so what is the episode that you're talking about? Fry Cook Games is where he competes
Against Patrick.
against against Patrick. Okay, and then
And this
you're
is the
talking about
one
the
where
one where he.
whoever can
Then you're
pull
talking
the
about the one he.
spatula from the grease.
Yeah, and he pulls it. Okay.
Surely you with your
Uh,
prodigious girth.
I would, that's a funny line, but I would kill that episode probably,
Damn.
and I would bang Fry Cook Games, and I'd marry Bubble Bowl.
Smart. Yeah,
What would you?
I'd go the same. Yeah, but it's tough. They're all good.
It's
They
they
dig.
did
They find.
they did. All right. Well, on the SpongeBob theme, the guy who screams "My leg," Old Man Jenkins, and once again, congratulations, guy. You could also throw the chocolate guy in there, but I don't know. I figured once again, congratulations. Or okay, get rid of Jenkins. Okay, once again, congratulations, my leg, or hey, Pound, if you just blowing from Stupid Town.
Marry the stupid town guy.
Okay,
Bang.
what if we kept Old Man Jenkins in there? Would you
I'd
kill
kill
him
him.
or would you?
He's
Oh,
out
you
there.
kill him. I love the young people.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old
That's an
man?
old man. Yeah, so you're killing him, but okay. All right, so what's the rest of it though?
And then bang. The freaking whatever the other one is. You know what I mean?
Wait,
Like
okay. No. Hang on. So I got rid of Old Man Jenkins and replaced it with Stupid Town. So okay, so Stupid Town is being married,
yep.
and then who are you banging? My leg, or once again,
Once
congratulations.
again, congratulations.
And you're killing my leg.
Yeah. It's a
Whoa.
great gag, but the other two are just so funny to me.
I feel you. Oh, SpongeBob.
I'm trying to think of some more good ones.
Spider-Man, Black Panther, Ant-Man.
Kill Black Panther,
Yeah, I figured.
marry Spider-Man,
What would be a better one to put there instead of Black Panther?
Captain America. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, we were talking movies or we were talking characters?
Doctor Strange. Whatever you want.
I feel like movies, if you put
Yeah.
Captain America, it'd be harder.
All right, Captain America.
But then I feel like I would just kill Ant-Man then because there's only two.
You're a fool. All
It's
right,
tough.
next question. Naked Gun 3, Caddyshack, Austin Powers
Ooh.
1.
I mean, I'm marrying Naked Gun 3.
Really? That
Yeah.
easily? Isn't that the worst one in your opinion, my opinion?
Yeah, but not by much. I love them
Oh,
all, dude. I love them all. Like, I love when
okay.
he's fighting the stupid shopping carts and he's shooting people on like the mail steps and he's like picking up a quarter while he's doing it and the lady's calling out, "It's the Pope, it's the President, United States Postal Workers."
Dude, did I? Wait, oh yeah, I did tell you I finally saw that movie. Okay, anyway, where the Untouchables, where they make like they actually do that scene,
Yeah.
and then Naked Gun 3 is making fun of that movie. It's so accurate, dude. Like it is scary how accurate it is. It's like a perfect spoof. It's not even like that overdone either. Like it's just like everybody and their mother is coming down the staircase, and like everything's happening in slow motion, and they're just firing at everybody, and they don't miss. All right, so you're gonna marry Naked Gun. Who you banging? Caddyshack or Austin Powers?
Caddyshack. If my if my
What?
memory if my memory is correct, I would go Caddyshack because I remember liking that movie a lot, but I've only seen it once. I want to see it again. But
Gotta see it again.
okay, man, dude, it's crazy how hard it is to think of a third thing. Like it's like
It's
kind of out of this world.
impossible. It is. All right. Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake, Bruno Mars.
Kill Justin Bieber. I guess God, that's tough. I
Yeah,
guess marry
yeah.
Justin Timberlake because I feel like him and him could do a good song together.
They could. They
And I
could, but it's
know
not.
I know
In
him
this
and Bruno
universe, M
Mars
is
can't do
dead,
one.
though.
Do what?
Yeah, Lighters. I said in this universe, M is dead, but yeah, that's true. Lighters was not the best song.
No.
SpongeBob, Sandy, Larry.
I mean SpongeBob all the way.
You're
Kill.
gonna marry him? You're gonna kill
Kill
Larry?
Sandy. Kill
Yeah,
Sandy.
kill Sandy. Well, Sandy, yeah. Except for her couple of Texas things, but yeah, I'd probably kill
Can we say that shoes from Texas are
her.
enough?
Yeah. Uh,
Dude, oh man.
uh,
Let's see. What's a really funny movie that you like?
okay,
Um,
fine. Naked Gun 2 and 3.
one, two, and three.
Naked Gun 1, 2, and 3.
I guess kill three,
Ooh,
marry one, bang two.
Mary? Ooh, interesting.
That's tough, but yeah, I go with that. Um,
I would marry 2, kill 3, bang 1.
all right.
Just slightly
Um, Jumanji, Rampage, Angel Has Fallen.
all great movies. Uh, I guess I'm killing Angel Has Fallen,
Because
like no
no
doubt.
rock, no rock.
Yeah, you're missing the rock. If you would have said like, if you'd have said like the game plan or like it's another classic rock movie. I'm trying to think of like ones that I don't like as much. I don't know. What has he
Hobbs
done?
and
Tooth
Shaw would
Fairy,
have worked.
Hobbs and Shaw, and Rampage and Jumanji. Yeah, that's perfect. I would. That makes it really tough. I guess I'd have to kill Rampage now, because previously I was gonna kill whatever, but now I'm gonna kill Rampage. I guess I'm gonna. Ooh, guess I want to bang Jumanji and freaking marry Shobbs, but that could be flipped, dude. I'm not happy about that, honestly.
So
I
Rampage
can
is
marry
out. Is it because of assholes
how
stick
bad it
together?
is. Yeah, oh, it was a terrible movie. It was so bad. Jumanji at least has like Kevin Hart and Jack Black and like half a story. Like it's got a decent little cast, and then like
Half a
uh,
story.
I have a story. They cried. They like sat down. They're like, we should write something. They're like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. We're movie writers. They go, oh, well, we've worked on it for a day. Here you go. And so, yeah.
I love you. I
What
love you,
would,
man. Good
oh, God.
boys.
Oh, God.
Wedding Crashers.
Oh, that's oh, God. Dude, I know you're going to be offended. I'm not happy about it, but I'm probably going to have to kill Wedding Crashers.
Get out of my house.
I have to, dude. I get
Hell yeah.
tired. I get tired about halfway through that movie. Once they start getting to, whenever they get to heavy Owen Wilson chasing Rachel or whatever, like Adams, I get a little tired.
Stage
And
5.
actually, I get a,
Klinger.
yeah, like, yeah, it's a classic, dude. I don't want to kill it, but I have to. And then I'm gonna bang Good Boys, dude. I Love You Man's just got that nostalgia for me. I just love that movie.
Hmm.
It's the perfect com rom. Like I could show that movie to anybody, and maybe about it. Of course, I guess people are so
Let's get
stupid
some
nowadays.
BJs.
Yeah, let's go get some BJs. Yeah,
Sounds
I
like a
guess I can
fucking
show
pet
good.
shop in here.
I promise Denise would be home before appetizers.
Dude, that is such an underrated line. Like, that is just, that is genius.
Yes. Oh. All right, so Black, Asian, Hispanic.
Wow. Holy cow.
That was the one I was worried those two over the line.
What am I, for what? Like, what are we talking? Like,
Women,
just, oh, kill black. Um,
attractive,
bang Asian, marry Hispanic.
I guess. Safe. See, I'd
Uh,
actually kill Asian. I'd kill Asian.
hmm.
I guess I'd have to marry Hispanic. Maybe I should marry Asian and kill Hispanic. I don't know. That's a tough one. Depends, I guess it depends on who talks the most. Family Guy, Big Mouth, SpongeBob.
Kill Big Mouth,
Oh, how dare you!
marry Family Guy, bang SpongeBob. But barely on
Wow,
those two. Barely on those two. Both
how
those
dare
shows
you!
fall off a cliff. Have fallen off a cliff. Um, but Family Guy
One,
takes
you're
longer to
wrong.
get there.
Then SpongeBob?
SpongeBob falls off a cliff to me after like season 5.
Yeah, no, you're way off. So I would, I would actually kill Family Guy, and I'd marry SpongeBob, and I'd bang Big Mouth.
Yeah, dude, I don't want none of that Big Mouth garbage.
No, I feel you, dog. I feel you.
Hey, no offense, but
Uh,
we're here.
all right, again, attractive women, blonde, brunette, redhead.
Hmm. Man, that's tough.
Really? Figured I had you picked out all the way, but at the same time, you are dating a brunette.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does
You know,
that complicate your answer at all?
I've dated both a blonde and a brunette, but the blonde was a bitch. I'm trying
Exactly.
not to let that influence my decision making. Um,
Because there's other blondes there.
I know it's just one time you ever have like a really bad piece of chicken and then you don't want to have it for a while. Let's see.
Uh, I had brewings and I had chicken the next day.
So you had garbage and then chicken,
Yeah, no
followed it
doubt,
up
no
with some
doubt.
chicken. Open up a bottle of bread. I would go
Open them
with,
all.
um, damn, dude. I guess I gotta kill redhead.
Yeah, I figured that'd be easy for you. I figured that'd be
But
what
see,
you
if it
do
was a really
immediately.
hot girl and she was redhead, that'd be kind of like an extra bonus. It'd be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it is a bonus too. It's underrated. It really is.
It is. And then I guess Mary brunette, bang blonde. Yeah,
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
because I feel like blonde
I
girls
agree.
are pretty. Let's assume all stereotypes are active as always on this show.
I
They're probably
saw
they're
I
probably pretty
saw
dumb.
6 to 8. Well, not just yes and no. I mean, I can get on board with that, no doubt. But I saw like 6 to 8 stereotypical blondes, and not stereotypical in the sense that you meant at the football game today. like all of them, just like suburban blonde moms, all wearing like tank tops and shorts and flip flops,
Coffee
driving
cup in their
their
hand,
biggest
iPhone in their
off.
other.
Yep, yep. Yeti and iPhone, Cadillac, SUV or Suburban, Tahoe, like you know what I mean, like a nice SUV of some sorts.
What is people's obsession with
And
spending $70,000 on a coffee
a
cup
big
that keeps
box.
things
Oh,
hotter?
yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I saw like 6 to 8 of them, and like one of them was like smoking hot, dude. Like she did honestly, like at first I was questioning her age, but I guess she was like a mom of two, and like dated like the head football coach of the team that was like spanking ass, and he had like gray hair in his beard, but he was like a douchey looking guy. He definitely looked like a football guy, but he looked old, and she looked like my age. I don't know, she was so hot. Anyway, of course, she's like stereotypical blonde. She's like, "What? Like, is that a camera? Are you recording?" And then,
No, it's on a
like, she's like,
cilantro, sweetie.
and then she like jumps on her football husband. And she's like, "We're gonna buy Gatorade." So that's funny. All right, scary movie, Caddyshack, super bad, or
Ooh.
place. Okay, if that's tough enough for you, do that. If you need,
Kill.
if you're gonna kill Caddyshack, feel free to replace it with something you think would be tougher. Ooh, how about this? Scary movie, Get Him to the Greek, super bad.
Kill, get him to the Greek.
What?
Yeah.
Would you have killed Caddyshack?
Yes. But I
Wow.
think that's a
Okay.
harder decision.
Really? I thought you loved Get Him to the Greek.
I do, but I love these other movies too. Like, this is a really tough one.
Okay, scary movie, super bad, Wedding Crashers.
Scary movie, super
I can't,
bad, Wedding Crashers.
I can't believe I didn't include Wedding Crashers in a thing for you.
I mean,
Ooh.
marry Wedding Crashers. It's probably my favorite comedy of all time.
All right, let's go back to the other one then. What would you, real quick, what would you have done with Scary Movie and Superbad after you killed Caddyshack or whatever?
I, dude, I think I'm gonna go with. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with marry, super bad, bang, scary
Ooh,
movie.
okay, okay,
Shut
okay.
up, Cindy.
We take it to the grave. Swear. All right. How
Those
about all three
assholes
scary
plant
movies?
drugs all through the house.
What about all three scary movies? One, two, three.
Oh, kill two,
Oh
marry
yeah, do
three, bang
something.
one. I mean, three's
Oh
got
yeah,
Leslie Nielsen in it, so
it's true. I forgot.
and
Cool.
Charlie Sheen's hilarious, and that other guy who I've never seen in any other movie is great. And then, and it's got Kevin Hart in it, and it's got the other guy. I can't remember. He's in Blackish in the first Transformers movie.
Yeah, Anthony Anderson.
Yeah, like him too. Hilarious.
What movie is this?
Scary Movie 3.
Oh yeah, no,
They do
he's
the
good in
stupid
that.
gag with the shovel
Charlie.
where they cock it and the shotgun shell comes
Yeah,
out, which is like
yeah, that's
hilarious.
hilarious. Yeah, that's good.
So it's got all
Anthony
sorts of
Anderson,
humor in it. It's got
Charlie
slapstick,
Sheen,
stupid.
George. Yeah,
Love it.
that's good. That's good.
You think
All
that's the
right,
best
so
scary movie?
what, three?
Yeah.
It's a toss up between it and one, dude. One's really good.
Okay. Well, Scary Movie 1, 3, and Good Boys.
Uh, dude, that's tough. One, three, good boys. Dude, why? Why do you have to do this to me? I guess for nostalgia, I'm having to kill good boys.
Okay.
I don't feel good about it. One and three. I guess I'm gonna marry one, dude, and to kill three.
Wow.
I enjoy Leslie Nielsen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's good in that role, but like, I enjoy him so much more and like pretty much everything else.
Yeah, I agree. Well, yeah, I agree. There's more of him in other things, I guess. He's not that much in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, and they have George Carl in there too.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that part. Okay, super bad Wedding Crashers Anchorman.
Marry Wedding Crashers, Bang Anchorman, Kill Superbad.
What? Really? Just like that? You were marrying Superbad earlier. Now you're killing it? I
I
thought
I,
that was gonna be way tougher.
I love Wedding Crashers and I love Anchorman.
Okay, what would be a third movie in there that'd be tough, dude? Coming up with that third one is so hard.
It is. I don't
Your
know.
third favorite comedy. Or not even your third favorite comedy, another favorite comedy.
I don't know. Maybe. Hmm.
How about Crazy Stupid Love, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and I Love You Man? Or instead of Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Role Models. Unless you like Sarah Marshall better.
I'd kill either or Sarah Marshall or role models.
Okay, great. I'm glad I decided that then. That's good.
And then what were the other options? I Love You Man and
I
Crazy
don't know.
Stupid Love.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd kill. All right, I'm sorry. I'd bang I Love You Man. Marry
What?
Crazy
You're
Stupid Love.
marrying Crazy Stupid Love? What?
I don't know, dude. That movie's like it was like really funny to me. I don't know why. It's not like
Okay,
funny
well,
throughout though. But I mean, I Love You Man is. But I Love You Man. That's tougher than.
it's a great movie.
I'm gonna lock it in. Yeah, I'll
Suck
say
it,
that. Suck and
suck it, you.
kill.
All right, so hopefully this is probably I'm pretty much running out of steam here. I got like my last one or two here. I don't know if these are even going to be tough because we're getting to that point where we're just kind of picking them apart here. Wendy's, Whataburger, Chick-fil-A.
Hmm. Hmm.
Unless you have a tougher fast food trio in there for you, but I don't know. I feel like every time you and I have fast food, it's one of these three.
I gotta kill. Damn. I gotta kill Wendy's just based on service. I feel like every time I go there, there's 15 million flies and there's
Yeah,
a 36-year-old convict taking my order and like
yeah.
48-year-old like just
Manager
yeah.
who's
Uh,
huge
yeah,
and swole.
exactly. Um, hmm.
Is probably the only one working. Yeah, no, I'd have to kill Wendy's as well. So now we're down to Whataburger. And now, I mean, no disrespect. I tear up some Wendy's, but yeah, I'm going to kill it. So now we're down to Whataburger, Chick-fil-A.
Bang Shake Mary Waterburger just for diversity's sake. Just because Waterburger
Yeah,
has so much more to offer.
they do. And I
I'll
agree with that completely.
I'll leave you with this one, and my last one. It's the one
Okay,
we. It's sort of a twist on the one that originally started it all.
okay.
Ketchup, ranch, sweet and sour sauce.
Ah, dude, too easy. Gotta kill sweet and sour.
I thought you loved that.
Nah. If you would have put in like, wait, what did you say? Ketchup ranch?
Ketchup, ranch, Zaxby sauce.
Yeah, I was gonna say either Zaxby sauce or hot sauce. Those are that makes it way tougher. So okay, let's go Zaxby sauce and ketchup. And what's the other one? Ranch?
Hmm.
God, dude, that's really tough. Based on the kind of food I eat, though, like, because these are the sauces, so I'm having to base it off of like what I eat. And so I'm gonna get the most use out of ketchup and ranch, which makes me have to kill the Zaxby sauce. But I'm not happy about it at all.
Hmm.
Very, very disappointed because I love that Zaxby sauce.
I do too.
It's underrated. You know, people always jump up and down and go Cane's is the way to go. And I'll be honest, I mean, I feel like you don't feel the same way, but I tear up some Cane sauce. I think it's good. I just like that Zaxby sauce. I don't know. Um, and so ketchup ranch. I guess I'm gonna have to. I want the bang ranch, dude. Ketchup's just too reliable. But then again, I put ranch on everything, dude. I put ranch on wings and pizza, and all that shit. French fries. I've been dunking, dude. You get some good seasoned French fries and dunking in some ranch. It is good. Especially those Zaxby fries. Like whenever I get the chicken tenders tossed in like the hot sauce, they give you the ranch too. So I dip it in ranch or Zaxby sauce, dip the fries in ranch or Zaxby sauce. I got the option. Both amazing. Let's go to Zaxby's, dude. Probably gonna go there tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to go. I want to go there like right now. I agree with what you say. I'd probably go the same route.
You would have to kill the Zaxby's.
Yeah, the other two are just too. They're just used too frequently.
Yeah, but you're marrying ketchup, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Now you like barbecue sauce, though. Like if you did ketchup barbecue Zaxby's or ketchup barbecue ranch, what would happen there? If
barbecue.
you had to
I'd kill ranch probably. I like my barbecue sauce.
I know you like your barbecue sauce. So you're killing ranch now.
Yeah,
And then who are you marrying?
ketchup still.
Dang.
It's hard to be ketchup, man.
Hard. That's the thing, dude. I don't even really like. I can't tell you how. I don't use ketchup that often anymore, though. I'll be honest. I feel like I say that and I'll have ketchup for the next 5 meals, but like I feel like I don't have it very often. I feel like I'm definitely reaching more for the ranch and the hot sauce, and even the barbecue sauce lately. We've been having a lot of like barbecue, so need the sauce. I don't know.
Tough call. You got any more for
Dude,
me?
no, or I mean, not really, unless you want to do Squidward, Patrick, Mr. Krabs.
No, I mean, come on, come on.
I'd, you're gonna marry Patrick. You're gonna kill Krabs.
Yeah.
Okay, I would. Yeah, I guess I have to do the same, but I do like crabs. That's why I thought it was a decent question. But picking that third is always tough.
Hmm.
Well, we did a lot, dude. We did so many that I was starting to forget. Like I would say something and I forget what I'd say.
Yeah, it got easier as I guess like as we went on, and
Got a
but
few.
like finding that third thing is really tough though. Like, but there were some good ones in there.
Oh yeah, some classics, some thinkers. I'll leave you with this. James Harden said Giannis had an unbelievable season, but the numbers he was putting up were legendary. A 32 game, 30-point streak, 8 50-point games, 2 60-point games in one season. And all that talk was about Giannis. There's no way. What do you think about that? And James Harden on the media creates an MVP narrative.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I mean, okay, so you do agree. You don't think Harden's being a little, like, I guess, dramatic? Not dramatic, but, kind of like, not like KD in a way where he's like, man, the media is bullshit. Like, this is stupid. I'm the best.
Yeah, but see right here, it's warranted because that's true. Like Giannis had a phenomenal season, but I mean, what does this award mean if it's not going to the player who like had was played out of his mind the most? You know?
Yeah, I feel you. Okay. So the other thing too is that one and done lineup that I sent you. To me, that one's tough because of Greg Oden. Because like I would almost pick the bottom team, but because they have Greg Oden, but Joel Embiid actually had major foot problems too. But at least he's in the NBA right now. Greg Oden really never got to play.
Yeah, that's why I would probably go with.
But I guess if you based off their college careers, he was a beast in college. But then again, so were all these other guys.
Yep.
So you go to top team,
Yeah.
you would take Kyrie, D'Angelo, Carmelo, Anthony, Joel Embiid over Derrick Rose, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Kevin Love, Greg Oden.
Yes. Because of the Greg
Kevin
Oden
Durant,
thing,
it's
and I would
tough.
take. I mean, Carmelo was a beast in college, so
Syracuse, yeah.
he's the only one
I
on there that
forget
won
that
a
he
championship. So gotta go with
college
him.
championship. I forget about that. He's got a college championship, a couple gold medals, no NBA championship though. But oh well.
Yeah. It's the way it goes.
Well, it's getting late. You got any final thoughts?
No, man.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to subscribing. If you were offended by the show, please keep your thoughts off the internet. And if you enjoy the content that we create, definitely like, comment, subscribe. YouTube, Apple, Facebook, Twitter, whatever floats your boat. For Reagan, I'm Ryan. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, Erickson, let's get to work. It's 2 a.m. It's raining outside. Ding dong. What? The doorbell? Oh, hello, Jessica Alba in a trench coat and nothing else. But wait, knock, knock. Somebody's at the back door?
I don't have a back door.
Oh my gosh. Jessica Simpson? What a surprise. Two Jessicas. You gotta pick one. What do? Go.